Namaskar, dear brothers and sisters, and my respected elder ones. Today, I am again back, and it is Sunday. I promise to you that I am coming with part 2 of education system, of Indian education system and its solutions. The last video was about the problems, and this video is going to about the solutions, because problem is the mother of solution. When we face a problem, only then we can find the solution many times, but it is not true for universal theory. But many times when we face problem, then we think that there should be a solution. Without problem, solution of what? Nothing is there to have a solution. So problem is very much important, and that's why I told in part 1 what are the problems of Indian education system as a view of a student, as a student of class 10 of Indian education system, and as a boy of you, means as a voice of mediocrity, as a voice of common people, as a voice of common countrymen. So today I am going to start this speech, and start this not a speech. It is not totally a speech, it is also a talk. Yes, by dictionarily, by literally, we can say that it is a speech, but it is going to have a talk, because I am also a countryman, I am also a common person. Today I am not a leader, and when I will become a leader, or I would become a leader, then this is another talk. But today I am only a unknown boy, and that's why today I am going to share my talks with you, share my thoughts with you, and I think that you will comment your opinions about what may be the solutions of Indian education system, and what are the solutions of this time in Indian education system. So let's start. Now I am going to start with what are the solutions which have been made in Indian education system. A great solution of Indian education system's problems is reform, not revolution. Is reform, because many a times we got some great persons who thought for education system, who worked for education system, and that's why they reformed our education system in many parts. Education system today, it is 10 plus 2, and tomorrow it may be another pattern. But this pattern, that education system, today we are using the system word. This is very much scientifical, this is very much logical, and that's why we got some solutions. As we got some solutions, we can say that we are under a system. When there is a system, obviously it is good, and revolution cannot do anything but break the system. So revolution is not a solution. Don't think that revolution is solution. And in my part 1 video, I have already said that revolution is not a solution. So reform is solution, and it is already made. Also in our current situation, means not only pandemic situation, in our current days, in this 21st century, then in our education system is too much developed, because today India has computers and IT segment in education system. Today, many apps, maybe you are watching the ads of White Hat Junior nowadays and others. So what are their work? Their work is to teach ourselves, teach the students something about IT, means something about internet, something about computer, something about mechanics. And why this is important? Because the era is about computer. It is not the era of only working with our books. Without bookish knowledge, there must be our own knowledge. And today, in our words, we use the name of Elon Musk, we use the name of Warren Buffett, we use the name of Bill Gates. Why? Because in education system there is already a reform in India. That's why students are thinking of IT sector. Students are thinking for technology. Students are thinking for IIT. In some years ago also, there was too much passion for being a doctor. Many people wanted to become a doctor because of some social reason, because of some personal reason or others. Doctor was a very much honorable post in India. Today also doctors are honorable for us and they are similar to God in this earth. So why today many persons are also thinking that technology is also important? Yes, many persons today also want to be doctor, want to complete the course of MBBS or others. But many persons, many students, many children, if you ask them what do you want to become, then many one will say that I will become like Sundar Pichai. So they have chosen their ideology, they have chosen their ideal person. They are wanting to become like Sundar Pichai, they are wanting to become like Abdul Kalam. Why? Because education system is already reformed. Already we have found solution for our Indian education system. So why am I performing this topic? Why am I having today's talk part 2 with solutions, with the thumbnail of in education systems solutions? Because some solutions are made, but some solutions are not made today also. Why they are not made and how are they? The first one I have already said in my part 1 is Vedic education system. Today it is ruined. I want to say that today it is ruined and we cannot feel that our Vedic education system or Vedic education system is ruined. Today in Germany they learns Vedic education system, or they are learning the Vedas. If you search in the search engines or Google, then you can find that in Germany it is very much enriched, that they culture with Indian culture, they nurture Indian culture and they nurture the Vedas and other. But today how much of us read the Vedas? Even I have also not read all the Vedas or all parts of the Vedas, a little bit. So we have no passion for Vedas. We only run behind Quran, run behind Bible and run behind Gita. We think that these are holy books. Yes, these are holy books, but the ultimate book beyond all religion, only for Indians, is the Vedas. It is not my word. I am saying frankly that it is not my word. It is the word of Swami Vivekananda. And if you can learn about this great person, he said about Nabba Vedanto. It was his religion, one type of religion. And many a person, Raja Ram Mohan Rai in Bengal, I am saying about Bengal, also in other parts of India, Jyotirao Phule and others, Attaram Pandurango, they also tried to teach people why Vedas are important in our life. Why Vedas are important? I want to share with you that what was in Vedas? A perfect system. Today in Indian education system, it is problem that we are always trying to break the system because of some fake ideas. I want to say these fake ideas, that revolution like fake ideas. We are saying that we should break the system. We are intentioning to break the system, and revolution is nothing but to break the system. I have already said. So what is to do? To build the system more properly, and that the Vedas can do. So we should build the system in the ideology, following the ideology of the Vedas. And in Vedas, there must come another topic, struggle. Today Indians and maybe abroad people or foreigners have forgot how to struggle. In past India, in ancient India, Indians were the most struggling persons because of climate, because of others. But today Indians are, in every Indian house, students are reading under AC. I am not going against technology. I am saying that you should read about IT sector, you should read about mechanics. But what type of technology I am saying that students should not use? That the mobile. Oh, I am so much conservative. No. I am saying that students can use. But it is not important for students to use mobile so much. Then you will ask me that in this virtual class era, it is becoming the era of virtual class. How will students learn? How will students learn? Today I am giving the speech, I am having a talk with you in via the internet, via the social media. So without mobile, without laptop, without desktop, without this type of mechanics, how can we learn? There are many books, there are libraries. We have forgot what is library. Yes, mobile mechanics is used, must be used for that time, that time when it is pandemic or when it is some other problem. But in other times it is not necessary to use so much mobiles and others. For students, only for students, and I want to particularly say that for students of secondary and higher secondary education, because how much mobile gives us, that much mobile takes the time of our life. Because when you are using mobile, there are some destructive contents, maybe it is some abusing content, maybe it is some other type of content, videography content, or the video games. It can distract our mind. And one thing I was saying, that every student, or not every student, most students are today reading under the AC. They are only switching on the AC and they are reading. They are reading on the bed. Even I, 2 years ago, I was also liking to read under the AC or on the bed. But as a view of a student, as in the thumbnail you can see that it is written view of a student, then I want to say that I have felt that when you are reading on the bed, when you are reading without any struggle, this struggle word, always remember this struggle word, then you cannot learn anything. May you get some money, may you get some money from, it is said that I am getting money in my bed, means with my virtual classes, with my virtual progress, I can get money. But every field there must be struggle. Without struggle you cannot enjoy your life. Because don't think that you have born to not to struggle. Don't think it. You are born to struggle, and it is the Vedic education system. You know about Eklavya? Who was Eklavya? Do you know? Yes, I think that you all know. What did he do? He cut his thumb. Why? For his teacher, for his respect, for his life, for his struggle. So he is a hero. But today we do not want to be the leader. I am coming to another part of this topic. That today we have lost leadership. We have no leadership. Students are not learned to be a leader. Students are only kept in a rat race. They are running. They don't know how to walk. We run. We think for world. We don't know how to walk. But you know, if a child or if a baby, when he is born, then if anyone say that you run, the baby cannot. If anyone say, then that in some processes we will run, means in some processes we will upgrade ourselves, then it is helpful for us. At first the baby do not run. We should not run at first. We should walk. We should know how to walk. And our great leader Mahatma Gandhi also said that we should walk. And our great leader Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose also said, and everyone said that we should walk. Why I am saying this leader's name or this person's, great person's name? Because in my part 1 speech, may you remember that I was saying I would like to share some of words of some persons. As I am saying that this is view of a student, then I should show you that how much good or enriched our Indian culture, Indian education system is. But there must have some solution, must have some reform. And if we can bring the Vedic education system, the struggle, our life struggle, and if we can fix our ideology, then it will be very much helpful for us. Why I am saying about ideology fixing or leadership and this? Because today when a student say, when a boy say that I want to become a leader, I want to become a politician, then many a person say that, oh, this boy is distracting from his studies. No, this is wrong idea. Politics is not about distraction. Many persons say, many parents say, I'm not blaming them, it is a conceptual problem. But we should not have this. I have no right to say about parents, or I have no right to blame parents. But I want to say that parents should think that politics is not about only bad things, and our leaders, our present leaders also should think. Many times they behave in such a bad manner, then parents or our society thinks that politics is only about bad things or murders. Because of some web series, also because of some movies, our society thinks so, but it is not quite. We should know how to become a leader. It will help in our life, and I have already said in my past speeches how to become a leader, how to become a politician and others. But today our motive is what reforms, what solutions can be made for our Indian education system. So what is the summary? The summary is about the struggle, the Vedic education system, and summary is about the words of great persons. How much we know about our culture? A little bit. Today we know a little bit about our culture. So we should know our great leaders. We should fix our ideology. We should not be a hypocrisy. And in my conclusion, I want to add a new point, that in education system it should be the first step. I am saying in the last part of my speech, but it should be the first step to sweep away the hypocrisy. At first we should sweep away the hypocrisy, because in education system, in Indian education system, many times we follow the European education system and we say that it is Indian education system. How can it be possible? It is a hypocrisy. We can take from European education system, we can take from foreign education system, but our Indian education system is too much enriched. We should not forget it, and our students many a time forget it, and many a time they may forget what is their mother tongue, what is their mother language. They forget what is their motherland. Why I am saying in education system, because I have seen already that many students forget that their mother language is Hindi, or their mother language is Bengali, or their mother language is others, Telugu, Tamil. They think that their mother language is English. I am not going against English. I am not blind. I am not blind nationalist. But I should say that people or students should think that their mother language is the first preference to them, and then others. They should know everything. If that is bad or if that is good, we should know everything. In our Indian education system, it is another problem that we separate good and bad. We should not separate good and bad. We should know everything, and when we can know everything, then our students can separate what is good, what is bad. If we can go through bad, only then we can know what is bad. But from far away, everything is looking good, then a bad thing also looks good to the students. And this is the view of a student. This is the view of mine, Snehashish Chatterjee. And as a student, I can say these things about Indian education system. Already our education system is reformed by some great persons. But our Vedic education system, which is said by everyone, many great leaders, many great persons, and our politics must be in our education system. Our education system must be versatile, should not be a rat race. And today I think that our students are getting advanced. They are preparing for their life, they are thinking for their career. And I think that this pandemic situation, this 2 years of pandemic situation, yes, obviously it is ruined some people's lives, some students' life, but it also have given us many things, and that is the most important thing of pandemic situation, that we have learned many things. And if we can utilize this, then in future it will be a good future politics of India, future education system of India. And I am ending my speech, the part 2, the end here. Hope you will all be fine, and next Sunday I am coming with another talk. Till then, thank you and goodbye and namaskar.